It was a bloody scene along the Richford-Dennery Highway Friday night after a fatal vehicular collision. A car registered to Camilla Severa was traveling from Castries to Saltibus with 4 passengers on board. They would not reach their destination. The car smashed head-on with a minibus which was traveling in the opposite direction. The owner of the car was notified of the collision and was shell-shocked when he arrived on the scene to learn that 2 of his relatives had perished.
My mother called me earlier on and told me my brother was in a road accident in Richford. So I called my other brother and we came down here, and getting here, seeing my car in that mess. I saw 2 bodies lying on the ground there. I asked the officer to let me identify them. Well, they let me identify them, and I saw Bruno and Chester were lying there.
So Bruno and Chester, which one is your brother and who is the other one?
Bruno is my brother and Chester is actually my relative.
Several other people who were injured in the crash were transported to the hospital for treatment. The wreckage of twisted metal, broken glass and blood-stained asphalt bore testament to the intensity of the collision.
There were 2 vehicles involved in the accident. That was a car number PD 4658 and the motor omnibus number M709. On that bus, there were 7 passengers on a bus, including a driver and a baby, 3-year-old boy. And on the car, there were 4 passengers. 3 of them succumbed to their injuries, and 1 is in a critical condition at the Victoria Hospital.
Corporal 6'5" Peter Fauché is also disturbed by the increasing number of vehicular collisions along the Richford-Dennery Highway.
When that there's a slight incline when you're traveling towards Dennery. And one thing I've realized is that drivers, when they're driving up that road there, they'll be traveling there at high speed, some of them, not realizing the danger that it is when they reach on top of the hill.
Dead as a result of the crash are Bruno Marriott, age 30, Chester Smith, age 29, and Marlon Benjamin Fontinel, age 27. The victims were all passengers on board the car and residents of the small community of Saltibus Choiseul. Shannon Lebon, HTS News, Channel 4.